Hello again, here we are. We're going to start the mission Fanning the Fire. Investigate site of crashed ISDF carrier. General Braddock has ordered a full site evacuation. No, he hasn't. That's most unlike him. I'll start that again. General Braddock has ordered a full site excavation of Ambassador Corsier's carrier crash. You have been named the lead point person on this mission. The AAN has temporarily halted General Braddock's court-martial proceedings, since he is needed in the field to deal with the aftermath of the carrier crash and the resulting skirmish. With no one else out in the Scion system to take over the reins of the ISF effort, Braddock has been reinstated to power. Of course he has. Yeah, quite convenient for him. Tech information is the ISDF Tech Center, and quite bizarrely, the relay bunker, which, you know, we became quite well aware of on the third mission, I think, even the second one. So quite why we've been given that info now, haven't the foggiest. So what information or communications do we have now?
Congratulations, Major. I'll send someone over with a new stripe. With you by my side, the ISDF is unstoppable. I know we can complete this mission and wipe the Scions out once and for all. Remember, if we don't get them on their turf, then we have to fight a war on ours.
Yeah. With you at my side, we're unstoppable. If you've been paying attention to the campaigns and missions in the story, you'll realise Braddock is very, very, very fishy. Now, onto this mission.
I can't believe I'm a major. My father would be proud, but it came at such a high price. I had to lose 2 valued colleagues, with Shabayev gone and now Manson. If I ever get back to Earth, I'm going to build a memorial. Someone has to remember those who've given their lives out here.
Oh boy. I remember this being hard.
Thrusters engaged.
Come on, get out the ship.
All right, Major Cook. Set up a base and get to the crash site as soon as possible. It is directly east of your current position.
Yes, sir. Set to follow. Following.
Right, let's see what we can do here. This doesn't seem the flattest terrain in the world, so I'm going to save it. Just in case it goes a bit skew with.
Roger that, Commander. Deploying underway.
Standing by.
Put them in the same group.
Moving.
Thrusters engaged.
Set up a base, get to the carrier crash site, which you don't need to do immediately. Every time I did this as a kid, I did that immediately and kept trying to ferry turrets across the lava to defend it, which was stupid. Now, I remember this being
Building.
hard, and I remember being attacked by molars fairly early on, so I'm not too sure what to expect, in truth.
Building complete.
Yes, sir. In transit.
It's been a long time since I've done this mission.
Building.
And who are we fighting against beyond
complete.
Scions, I wonder?
Yes, sir. In transit. Got it covered.
Who for fort? Because remember, Shabayev and Manson were presumed dead. That doesn't necessarily mean they are dead.
Building.
More or less, that's the way it's been going on, at least. Reasons to be concerned.
Building complete.
Yes, sir. In transit. Got it covered.
Get another
Yes,
scavenger up
sir.
and running.
Lead on.
See if we can take that third pool as well by a nice fabled old trick. Or famed, don't know about fabled. It's not the right word.
Building. Building complete.
Yes, sir. In transit. Yes, sir. In transit. Yes, sir.
I'm not going to build a constructor right off the bat because I do want to get a turret as a nice early warning.
Building complete.
You're the boss.
Now my mortar
You're the boss.
is a shorter range than the gunspire. So we're going to send the scavenger out,
Moving.
and then we'll send these two to destroy the line.
No mercy.
In transit. You're the boss.
Scavenger here. Yes, sir.
Come on, Saber, stop missing every single shot.
Target down. Scavenger
Well done.
here. Got it covered.
We'll build a
Building.
constructor now.
Attacking enemy. No mercy.
Deploying.
Building complete.
Locking in course.
Target down. Yes, sir. Lead on.
Engine engaged. Locking in course.
Building a constructor over here. Build an additional constructor in the base. Put F1 under number 2.
Rattler here.
Get the turret to do the same.
Scavenger here.
Rattler here.
Ah,
Moving. Moving. Scavenger here.
Rattler here.
one moment.
Building complete.
Locking
Shift
in course.
1 and 2. F4.
Ready for orders.
Put the builder on number 1.
Ready for orders.
I was afraid of this, yeah. Some of the areas are a bit awkward to build on. Why?
Construction initiated.
I don't know.
Building.
Slightly awkwardness of the game.
Building complete.
Construction complete. Engine
But
engaged.
you can build a relay bunker out here.
Construction initiated.
And hopefully the assault that we'll end up with isn't within the next couple of minutes. Come on. Build it. All gun towers ASAP.
Construction complete. Ready for orders.
Move him into position.
Locking in course. Engine engaged.
Hopefully I haven't... Yes, I can.
Construction initiated.
Didn't demolish the terrain somewhat. Because, you know, there's a bit of a hill here.
Construction complete.
Major, we're picking up activity at the crash site. I need you there as soon as possible.
Scavenger here. Yes, sir.
Now, does that mean I can stay here and not go there immediately, or do I have to go there immediately? Because I don't want to go there immediately if it causes an issue.
Ready for orders.
I go there now, and there will be a hauler there, and the Scions will take an object away. Then I need to defend the area and take that object back to the base.
Construction initiated.
But I don't want to be over there defending and over here trying to build a base when I'll be attacked quite heavily. So it's better for me to stay here, build up the base,
Construction complete.
and then go over there. That's my thinking, at least. That's what I did last time. Like, I took my time with it rather than rushing over there.
Ready for orders. Ready for orders.
Right, extra power plant is required.
Construction initiated.
Yeah. Hopefully I don't get mission failure of, hey, you took too long. Because as far as I'm aware,
Construction complete.
the hauler is there, but it won't do anything until I actively go
Ready
there.
for orders. Locking in course.
So I don't want to make things harder than needed.
Ready for orders.
So we're going to get a factory, and we're going to get Hornet rocket tanks as soon as we can.
Construction initiated. Construction complete.
Because Hornet rocket tanks demolish everything.
Ready for orders.
Does mean waiting for a whole bunch of scrap though. Another biometal pulls around. If there are any down here, it would make the mission too easy. He's in position for the building. I can just tell him to build it behind himself. Nothing over there. Maybe a fairly quiet start. I was fairly certain I'd be attacked by molars. So far, that has not occurred.
Ready for
I think
orders.
if I went over to the crash site immediately, then it will prompt the AI to attack me. However, we don't want that because we're not prepared.
Construction initiated.
So I think going over there prompts them to attack your base. That's also why I'm not going over there. I know I've said that already,
Construction complete.
but still. Good. This is going to make the rocket tank more expensive, but that is acceptable.
Ready for orders.
I want you to stand near here.
Locking in course. Ready for orders.
You can do the same.
Locking in course. Engine engaged.
Get him to upgrade the extractor.
Construction complete. Ready for orders.
Good. Move him here.
Locking in course.
We'll get a power plant over there as well. Just as a backup. Just in case. There's an extractor on the left as well. I think when I was a kid, it was either this mission or the previous mission. I tried to escort a tug all around the edges of the map, dodging everything. We nearly got there until we got to the very end where I realised that's just not going to
Ready
work.
for orders.
But that was just me as a kid, being an idiot. I didn't know how to get through all of this. Which, you know,
Major, radar's
Oh.
picking up a Scion hauler scavenging at the crash site right now. You must stop it and retrieve its contents before it gets away.
Scavenger here. Moving.
Yeah, it's doing moving.
Position.
Don't know.
Construction complete.
Well, actually, get
Yes,
them
sir.
to follow me.
Lead on.
See, when it's coming up in red, that's not good. So is this going to be an issue? I don't want to linger too long.
Stop that hauler at all costs.
Oh shit. Yeah, I've made a mess of this. I really have. Okay. Yeah, right, okay. That makes the mission much, much more basically impossible. So it is on a timer. We'll load this. I was worried about that, so I don't have all the time in the world. Still got a bit of time.
Moving.
So,
Lead
not
on.
much. I'm going to be looking down and moving diagonally to get as much speed as possible. Okay, so I was wrong about my earlier assessment. I was completely wrong. You are on a timer and you do have to get there, but you do have a few minutes to prepare.
All right, Major. Check out the site and look for possible survivors.
Ready for orders.
Right.
Ready for orders.
He's on the move.
Stop that hauler at all costs. Well done, Major. That creature is very important to the Scions. They'll be back for it. Do not let it fall into enemy hands. Let's get a tug out here and tow that thing back to our base.
Right, so. We'll save it over number 1. What happens if I tell him to do this?
No mercy.
No!
Attacking enemy.
Don't do that.
Moving. Moving. Standing by. Holding position.
Yeah. Don't blow that up, please.
Building.
My scavenger's running all the way over here. That's not so good.
Scavenger
Yeah,
lost.
he's gone.
Onward!
Base
That's under attack as well. Not so good. We'll get them to hold position, get them different weapons.
Base under attack.
That gun tower's probably going to go down.
Awaiting orders.
What can he see on his
Awaiting
radar?
orders. Awaiting orders.
Ready for orders. Ready for orders.
I need a relay bunker at the base.
Construction
That's what
initiated.
you're going to build.
Awaiting orders. Defending.
Base
We'll get him
under
moving.
attack.
Construction complete.
Satellite activated.
Standing by. On my way. Yes, sir.
Oh, he's going to revive.
Moving.
That's good.
Standing by. Holding up. Moving. Holding position.
That's not terrible.
Ready for orders.
Delete that. Good, I can move the camera somewhat.
Awaiting orders.
We'll move you over
Onward.
here. Okay, that didn't cause me an
Ready
issue.
for orders. Construction initiated.
In transit. Onward.
Try and send another craft over here to assist when we can. Oh, that's not so good. That's gone.
Base under
I was
attack.
targeting the wrong one, so they'll survive.
Unit lost.
Yeah, you retargeted it now.
In transit.
You nearly there? Yes, you are.
Construction complete.
Base under attack.
Ready for orders.
I need a service bay immediately. Build that next to yourself.
Initiated.
Awaiting orders. Onward.
Construction complete.
Molar, that's
The
what I was worried
Scions have
about.
the creature again. Stop them.
Hello, dudes, go shoot
In
it.
transit. As you wish.
Without shooting
Yes,
that, you
sir.
idiots.
No mercy. Attacking enemy. Moving. Moving. No mercy.
Seems to be immune.
Target down. Yes, sir. Moving. Moving. Holding position.
Offensive unit lost. Base under attack.
Oh boy.
Building.
See if a Rattler can get over there.
Building complete. You're the boss. In transit. Gladly. In transit.
So that Rattler's going over the lava. That's good.
Satellite activated.
Attacking
No.
enemy. Moving. Moving. Moving.
Stay
Moving.
there.
Holding position. In transit. You're the boss. Building.
Turrets would have been the proper course of action.
Building complete. You're the boss. In transit.
Fortunately, they only
You're
send
the
light
boss.
attack waves over there.
In transit.
Nothing major.
Rattler here.
Need you to move out front there.
You're the boss.
That's a worry. Once he's in position, I'll be able to give him chain gun from across
Deploying.
the map. I want to do the same to him, but he's not a high priority. Oh, really?
Deploying. You're the boss.
That's annoying.
In transit. You're the boss. You're the boss. In transit. You're
Sorry,
the
mate,
boss.
you're going to have to sit there.
In transit. Whatever you say.
Service trap
Building.
to repair all of this before I lose it. Good, rocket tank's in a good firing line.
Complete.
On my way.
Service strike, move
On
over
my
here.
way. Repair engaged.
Yes.
Yes, I need you to repair.
In transit. You're the boss. In transit. You're the boss. In transit. Whatever you say.
Good. Require another turret.
Deploying. Building. Yes, sir. Rattler here. Whatever you say.
Good.
Rattler here. Building complete. You're the boss. Whatever you say. Deploying.
End it
You're
over
the
there.
boss. In
I only
transit.
really need to sit here to wipe out the haulers. Ah, you bastard.
Defensive unit
sir.
lost.
No mercy. Rattler here. Rattler here. In transit.
Not good.
In transit. You're the boss.
Offensive unit lost. Defensive unit lost.
Really don't like this mission. Not so much that, I just don't like having to be in two places at once under a time constraint.
Building. Building complete. Building. Building complete.
Ready for orders. Locking in course.
There's one strategy we can try.
Building.
Might not work, but I want to give it a go.
Building complete. I'm on my way.
I'm
Yes,
going to
sir.
pick number one
You
up.
got it. Deploying.
Doing-
In combat. Heading to nav.
Take him over there. Now I'll go over there.
Yes.
Repair engaged.
Well, I'm doing well enough.
In combat.
Ready for orders.
In combat.
And bring him over here.
On my way.
We'll get another turret as well. He's probably going to get blown up. No way I can hit that from here, is there?
complete. You're the boss.
I'm
In transit.
I'm out of range.
Got your 6.
If I go
Rattler here.
closer, then I'll end up in a spot of bother.
You're the boss. In transit.
He's looking at me, but he's not in range, so we can't do anything. I want another rocket tank. What I should have done is put a nav beacon on the other scrap pool. Where are you going? Not in a straight line. Trying to avoid the turret. Didn't work.
In combat. I'm on my way.
An additional scavenger would not have gone amiss.
Awaiting orders.
Light attack vehicles are engaging them, but otherwise they're
Base
fine.
under attack.
Yes.